Don't hurt me, but if you are gonna kill me, can I please take off my headscarf so I won't be looking like Harriet Tubman in the crime scene photos?
I grew up in this kind of Section 8 housing complex in Detroit called Calumet Townhomes, and the opening scene of the pilot is sort of inspired by growing up there. My mother was robbed by someone. She realized in the process of the robbery that it was her friend's son who was doing it. She went over to his mama's house and was like, your son robbed me yesterday, and she didn't have no money anyway.
So that's it? We're not gonna try to get to the bottom of that fight?
There's no bottom to get to. This school is the bottom. Do your job.
Diarra from Detroit is about Diarra Bricklin. She is a Detroit public school teacher. Her marriage breaks up. She moves home in trying to deal with it. She gets back out there, goes on a Tinder date, meets a man, falls in love with him immediately, and then he ghosts her. She starts looking into his disappearance and finds out that there might be some real funny business going on that sends her deep into the heart of the Detroit underbelly.
You had to move back into your mama house and you're keeping it dirty as shit. Remember that. Come on, Bria.
I have a lot of new opportunities on the horizon.
Girl, shut the fuck up.
You shut the fuck up, Moni.
I'm from Detroit through and through, 313 all day from the west side, Dexter and Finkel. Wherever I go, I always carry my city with me. As Payroll Giovanni says, it's in me, not on me. So I always try to stay as authentically me as possible. They liked what I brought because I brought myself, and I wanted to bring the city to a mainstream type of thing instead of just all the bad shit, all the things that most people think they know about Detroit, but not really.
We about to find that.
I loved growing up in Detroit. When I was little, my mother took me to the Brewster Projects, which were really close to where we grew up, where Diana Ross and the Supremes lived, and she just said, you know, you can go anywhere from anywhere. And so just visiting those places and seeing how far people traveled and how far the spirit of a city can travel.
It's a love letter to Detroit. I think it's aspirational in the sense of what type of people, what type of energies, what type of citizens will be able to turn Detroit into the once and future great city that it has to be.
Wait. Look, I got my switchblade, my taser, my brass knuckles. Which one you want?
Moni, do you always carry those things?
The brass knuckles are just for the east side.
Okay, John Wick, you stay here. If something pops off, I'll holler. What does Detroit mean to Diarra Bricklin? It's her home, you know, and I think that the journey of the first season is her really rediscovering how much she loves her city and some of the people that she left behind, and that she really wants to contribute to it in a really meaningful way into making it better. So Diarra Bricklin loves the city of Detroit just as much as Diarra Kilpatrick.
Diarra Kilpatrick, writer, producer, star, creator, all the things, the woman that wears many hats, is a phenomenal Black woman from Detroit as well. So what an honor, really, truly, to be on this show and to not only just work with this woman, but I followed her for a very long time. She's striving and having this career and having her own show and creating a platform for our city. Just hats off to you, girl. Love you.
Make sure you check out the season premiere of Diarra from Detroit, streaming now on BET+.